Welcome to my channel, Back to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I'm having to talk a little quiet because it is so early here. I'm trying not to wake Dino up, even though the cats are being crazy loud. It is 7 a.m. and I have errands I have to do, like take my doctor for an ultrasound on her liver so that she's going to be miserable like me because she's probably didn't sleep last night. She's not allowed to eat or drink either, so that's going to be fun for her. So anyways, if you're new to my channel, this is a journey of my daily life and my weight loss over the last, I think I've been filming 2-3 years now on YouTube. I don't know. Anyways, I've been doing keto for over 4 years. I got lost 212 pounds, but over the holidays, over, let's see, October, November, December time frame, I did put on like 40 pounds. One, I was extremely stressed. My adrenal gland was going crazy. My fibromyalgia was going crazy, so I was taking tons of ibuprofen. That explains the first 20 with no problem because that happens every time. Then silly me goes dirty, lazy, net carb keto, high net carb. So basically, I wasn't keto. Let's get real. It was more like low carb because if it was, enough to be in ketosis, I would have lost weight, not gained. Because carbs, insulin, I'm insulin resistant really badly. If you're new to my channel, polycystic ovary syndrome, which is in remission when I do keto and not when I don't do keto. I explained it in the other video, I think yesterday's video or the day before, how all that really works and how keto helps that and keeps it in check and under control, which keeps diabetes under control, high blood pressure, all the crazy evil things that come along with polycystic ovary syndrome. So that being said, today is day 6 of the challenge we are doing with Olivia It On Keto's channel, Wendy and Harry, who I feel terribly bad for them right now. They have the C word. I was watching their video this morning, and I hope they get well real soon. Sending tons of prayers and just positive thoughts to them because it really does suck. So I can't believe they're still recording. Like, that's amazing to me. So we are doing their challenge, their protocol. The exercise part, though, is more like my protocol. It's a little all over the place. Right this second, I'm trying to get it all established on the weightlifting because I went and pulled the first day of weightlifting some ligaments in my legs, behind my knees, like really badly. And then my arms had already gotten hurt the week before. So the lifting's not a big thing I'm doing right this minute. I'm trying, but I am trying to get 8,000 steps or more, plus on the days that we don't do protein sparing modified fast days, on the other days will be aerobic type things for like 30 minutes to an hour a day. So right now the goal is 8,000 steps plus a day, and 2 days I've already failed that this week. One because of rain, and yesterday I just didn't feel like moving. I had so much going on. I was doing the website, really proud of myself, got a bunch of recipes, got the links, finally got it working, saved it, went back to recheck it, it was all gone. I contacted customer service and they were like, there's nothing they can do about it and it must not have saved. I was like in tears because we know how much trouble I've been having with the website, and to finally get stuff up there, I was so excited, and now I have to do it again. So that happened last night. So then I went to bed because I was really upset, and I was also hungry, but it was a protein sparing modified fast day, and I had already had all my macros, which you will see in a few minutes. I will show you my macros, my steps, my sleep. There is no ketones today because you'll see in a minute. Well, let me go ahead and show you. I will show you all that real fast, including a weird weigh-in. I know it's dark. I don't feel like getting up and turning the lights on. I fell asleep around 8:30 tonight. It's now 1:30. I've been tossing and turning for 45 minutes in bed, so I've gotten out of bed. I did go ahead and take my weight, which if I could have slept all night, which isn't happening because, I have to be up by 6. And if I go back, I'm not sleepy right now. If I could have slept all night, I think I would have had an amazing weigh-in. Amazing weigh-in. That being said, when morning comes, it is carnivore day. I'm not eating tonight, even though I'm starving right now, because Dino ended up getting up and frying him a steak. And technically it's after midnight, but that's not how I roll. I wait until 6 a.m. before I allow the new challenge day to roll over. So if I can fall back asleep, I'll let you know. If not, then my sleep and weigh-in is going to be crap. I did record the 1 a.m. weigh-in just in case, because as I'm awake, I always gain 2 pounds, and I just want to show what it was and how great it would have been if I had gotten 5 to 6 more hours. I know I would have gone down at least 2 pounds. So, yeah. So hopefully tomorrow's weigh-in will be a great one, because it is carnivore day. So, that being said, let me see if I can bore myself. Well, I'm not going to be boring myself, because I'm going to go watch Doctor Who. I am behind on Doctor Who. When the old man came, Peter Capaldi, I never watched it. I only watched a few episodes because I was so devastated, because I loved Matt Smith and David Tennant was my favorite. Like, I was totally crazy about them, and I could not get into this guy. I'm on the last year of him, I think, and he's starting to grow on me. You know, he's going to change soon to Jodie Whittaker. And I have 3 years to watch of hers. And then she's about to change again too, right? I get how Doctor Who works. I really do. But I prefer the younger, silly guys. I mean, he's doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I really love David Tennant and Matt Smith. And I always wanted one of them to come back. I know that's not how Doctor Who works. But it could. It really could. Or can he please turn Irish finally? He has always wanted to be Irish with red hair and freckles. Can we do that? And can we, like, everyone tells me him being a woman will be just fine. I will love it. The storylines I might not like so much, but I will like her because the writer has changed, but is changing back with the new one. So I am just praying that they get it right again, because like I didn't mind the first Doctor of, I guess it would have been she's the 15th, this one's the 14th, the 13th, the 12th, the 11th Doctor. I didn't mind him either when he first met Rose. If you don't watch Doctor Who, I get it, you totally don't even know what I'm talking about, but I love Doctor Who. So I'm going to shut up and finish watching some. Okay, I normally never eat this early in the morning. It is 5:30. I never could go back to sleep, and I have a long morning and want to make sure I don't fall asleep driving. So I made 4 whole eggs, 5 pieces of my low sodium bacon. I'm about to put tons of Himalayan salt on it. And it is a carnivore day, so yeah, my fats will be higher, my calories should be higher today, and my protein, but my carbs should be almost non-existent. Willow, are you hyper? Are you hyper this morning? Yeah. You like a toy? You've ripped it to shreds. Literally broke the thing. In less than 2 weeks. Mommy's gonna have to figure out what to stick there. We put balls and everything and they keep taking it apart. And she also crashed through the house completely today. So yeah. And the other 2 are tired. This one's mad. She wants Mommy to hold her and cuddle her, but Mommy's gotta leave, so she's upset. She's all depressed. And he's mad because I locked him in the bedroom with us last night because he was fighting with the girls too much. Yeah, I know. You're completely sad. Tell the world how much you hate Mommy right now and how devastated you are. Okay, so yesterday's protein was 117. My fat was 23. My calories was 717. 8 total carbs, 2 net. Remember, it was a protein spare and modified fast day. My sleep was 3 hours, 29 minutes. Awake for 50 of those minutes. Deep sleep was 37 minutes. Like I told you, it was a rough night for sleeping. My steps yesterday was only 3,752. And my weigh-in was 186. even. Okay, as you can see, my RAN was pretty good for only sleeping a couple of hours. Like, I went down 0.2. And if I could have got normal sleep and weighed in at 12 in the afternoon like I normally do, I know I would have lost 2 to 3 pounds. But we are where we are. That's also why I didn't do the ketones or the glucose. I went ahead and had some breakfast because it is a carnivore day on the calendar. So I gotta leave in a minute and go start the car and get it all nice and warm. But I wanted to go ahead and start the video. And yeah, I did my makeup and pulled my hair up, which I'm not sure if I like it up or not, but that's what we're doing today. We're going with it up. Put some earrings on that are itching me like crazy, but they're supposed to be nickel free. I wore them time and time before, but now they're making me want to scream. I'm hoping it's just because the pressure when you first put them in, because I am allergic to pressure. If you touch me too hard, I'm going to get hives and itch like crazy. If I fall down on something, if I lean against something, that area will whelp up. And yeah, it's the craziest thing that I have. Plus cardboard. Cardboard does the same thing to me. Some woods do the same thing. It's weird. I know. I have a weird body. It overreacts. My adrenal gland is always crazy. It's always in fight or flight mode 24/7. I was diagnosed as a kid. Like, my mom's whole side of the family has this issue. So my adrenal gland is always overworking. My body is always in severe stress. And it causes more allergies in people like us. It causes a lot of anxiety. A lot of crazy issues. So that is why I'm fighting, and that is why I love keto so much. It helps me control some of those issues. So I have my second collagen coffee of the day right here, ready to go. And my favorite thing of all, I really, really, really love this container. It's supposed to be for keto chow, right? That's where I bought it. But it holds my coffee warm for hours, and it has this cute little handle. And I can take it to the gym with water or my collagen coffee. Of course, you can use it for keto chow, but you know, I like my keto chow as ice cream or cooked, so I don't really drink it as a shake. So I wanted that just for other things. And it's so pretty too. And no, I'm not sponsored by them at all. I don't even have a discount for them. People have asked. I don't. But Wendy and Harry does over on It On Keto. The link is down below. Go check them out. It's going to take you straight to the protocol where they're sitting and explaining the protocol. They have tons of discounts for all kind of stuff. She makes tons of recipes, and I'm sure all of y'all have already checked her out. I'm sure most of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So I am going to shut up right now. Go warm the car up because my daughter will freak out if she gets in a cold car. And yeah, hopefully I can have energy all day and just go to bed early and maybe fix my sleep once and for all. I probably would have slept longer than those couple of hours, but Piper came in at 12:40 and wanted to be fed, which I knew would happen because I feed them every night before going to bed. So anywhere between 1 and 3 a.m. I feed them every night so that I can get longer sleep before they wake me up again. But then I couldn't fall back asleep. I tried for an hour. That just wasn't happening. So me and Dr. Who curled up on the couch together with my Heyday. That's a silly app that I started doing again. It's like a farm town type app thing. So yeah, that's been my morning. Oh, and I did dishes. I've done 2 loads of dishes. Well, the dishwasher, I filled the dishwasher, unloaded the dishwasher, put the stuff away. And yeah, so I still got a lot of work to do when I get home. So I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Okay, we just got our little appointment, and of course she almost fainted and screamed multiple times because it was really painful. She said, "Hey, don't show the trigger food." She's having a Coke Zero and keto thingies. She's pretty nauseous. She hasn't been allowed to eat or drink in 10+ hours. Whenever she went to bed last night.
It doesn't help that the last things I had was melatonin gummies, and those give me heartburn.
So still awake. Time to drive home now. Yeah. So this is midnight. This is Sharky and Willow and Piper's mommy. And their sister, who we did not catch and did not get to come live with us. we call Coffee. Won't come near us though. This is their system that was in that litter. I almost had her living in the house too. But instead she's wild, like her mother. And yeah. They are really far from me. I'm really zoomed in because they run. Even though we feed them. Where is she? We feed them. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And little Miss Midnight here has been here for years. Look at her attitude in her eyes. She's mad at me still for taking her the babies. But they've been here for years. She's been here being fed and taken care of for years and years. And years. Socks, is that you? It is you, isn't it? Come on, fat boy, where are you? Now he loves food so much. He gets so mad if I pet him though. Let me, hold on, there he is. Hey, big boy. What are you doing, Soxy? Soxy. Yeah, he'll come really close. I've petted him quite a few times and he hates it, but he loves food so much. But he is stubborn. Yes, you are. And he's not the dad though. Garfield, we're pretty sure is the dad. It's a big, giant, orange, fluffy tabby. Has Piper's eyes and everything. I was trying to find Marshmallow to show you, but I don't know where she ran off to. She was right here. Oh, there she is. Hold on. So, this is Brindle, which is Midnight's daughter, who I saved. She had gotten her head stuck in a can when she was a baby, and she was not moving anymore. We thought it was trash we were walking by, and come to find out, she had gotten her head stuck, and I brought her back, and she still hates me though, even though I saved her. And this is her daughter, which is also the half-sister, because the dad's the same, Garfield, to Willow and them. Oh, I wish I could get a face. She has no tabby. She's just pure calico look. No tabby on her face like Willow and Piper. There was two of them. Unfortunately, they caught something, and there was a brother too that looked more like Sharky. But after days and days of them being sick, the mommy cat took them away, and we've never seen them again. So let's go see Coffee one more time. Yeah, I know it's trashy over here. This is my dad's shed area. He's been clearing stuff out, and I swear it gets worse while he clears it out. And that cat should be living in my house, but we never could catch it. Now it's too late. Thank God. Can you imagine 4 of these little monsters in my house? I'm going crazy with the 2 I got. Okay, so out here, still can't see it very well. There we go. It's very pink outside. It's so pink that when I'm wearing this, it matches. Like, yeah. And it's softer today. At least on the bottom is softer because that's where it is than up here. If you didn't see yesterday's video, it's because I went and got my hair done a couple weeks ago, which I was madly in love with, and I wasn't allowed to wash it for a week. And I was hoping that was so strawy because of all the stuff she sprayed in it, but she told me some had gotten damaged, and didn't realize how much because I had silky hair. Now it's strawy. There are parts that are still silky, like way up here barely has any, like it's only been done once, but she went over areas that had been done before, which probably was not a good idea. Just saying, we weren't supposed to be doing those areas. It was supposed to be roots only. But I'm still happy with it, even if some did get damaged. And the Oddit Fox I put on here helps condition, and it gives a protection layer over it. And we all know I love my pink. So I just did the ends instead of all of my hair. Because so many people say they love the blonde over the pink. Oh, the kid's coming. Hi, honey. You still awake? Yeah. You didn't? I fell back asleep for 2 hours or so. I was showing off Marshmallow in them.
Did you show them socks?
Oh yes, fat boy.
Oh my god. He was so loud. I was about to go to bed, right? And I opened the front door to make sure there were no cats outside. And then I opened the front door, and then he was on the ramp, and he speeded towards the front door, stuck his little nose directly onto the glass, and started screaming for food.
And they are not starving cats, but that's why I call him Fat Boy now, because he's an overeater big time. But he is an outdoor cat. Anyways, I'm going to continue my walk and go see what my mom is doing. Okay, I just woke up from my nap. I've been walking. I'm a little hungry, but I don't feel like cooking anything right now, so I am going to try these. It is, of course, carnivore day. It is 1:10 in the afternoon. It is 100% olive oil sardines. There's no carbs, nothing but olive oil, salt, and fish, and it's supposed to be a more healthier salt. This was always the go-to for like Keto Connect and other people I watch from years ago. And everyone I see that goes to Costco always gets this. So I'm going to try this. Sometimes I can eat it, sometimes I can't. Okay, I didn't get much of a walk in. People kept stopping me and talking in the yard and stuff. Now I'm on the porch with the kittens, having to watch them to make sure they don't eat my screen to death. So tomorrow's video, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 7 of this month. So that's Friday. Yeah, so Saturday's video that I make that you see on Sunday will have a full body view, like can we see changes from the weight I lost. We'll go over how much weight I lost. We'll do a whole how much, you know, carbs I ate per day, and I'm going to break it all down. I put it all together. So I'm having to watch them because the screens got really messed up in the storm, and some animal has been getting at them on the outside, so I had to put little patches everywhere, and I'm having to make sure they don't climb right now. Yes, honey?
You taking my ladder?
Hold on. This is the bad thing. People always call my attention. I'm always supposed to stop recording and stop what I'm doing and anything in life to do what they want. Everyone treats me that way. I need to stop whatever I am doing to do what they want me to do or answer their questions, and then I lose train of thought. It is so not fair. So not fair. Because if I did that to people, they would lose their shit on me. But I'm supposed to suck it down and just take it. It's very irritating. Like, I live, like, Dino says I'm always mad. Well, this is why. I can't have a moment thought to myself. I always have to stop whatever I'm doing, whether it's cooking my meal, watching a show, doing anything, no matter what I'm doing, I have to stop. So yeah, that's why I'm always mad. That's why I'm always irritated. It's so irritating. Anyways, I have 5 children. 5. 3 are furries. One's 50 well, almost 50, or is, I don't know. Totally like lost track of his age. I think he turned 50 this year. My mind's so blank right now. I don't even know. 8 years older than me. Yep, would be it. Had turned 50. Okay. And then a 16-year-old one. And I know some of y'all completely understand where I'm coming from right now. Like, so many of y'all are like, girl, I know you, what are you going through? But I have little kids, and I have 6 kids, or I have 10 kids. I have 5. There's no such thing as you time. Yeah, I know. But I hate losing my train of thought when I'm trying to express things to y'all. And then I go back and watch the video, and then I'm like, well, where was I going with that? Because I got so distracted, I don't even remember. It's one of those kind of days. So I've already put all my food in my macros, but I don't know if that's what I'm actually going to cook. I might have to erase it and change it. I keep changing my mind. I really want to run to the meat market and get something else. I'm not really feeling turkey meat today. I don't know what these kittens are doing, but they're all down here staring. Maybe staring at the shadows. I don't know. So, I'm making sure they're not going to tear through the screen. It's a nightmare. Maybe if I get my train of thought back, I'll come back and tell you what I was going to say. Because it just all went out of my head so badly. Like, it is a big time blonde moment right this second. Like, boop, gone. My hair is really matching my shirts today, though. So, you know. I just did the ends only, like I said. If I was more talented, I would just do some highlights up in here and stuff, but I always make it spread too far. I was not going this high. I wasn't doing it this high. I only wanted to do like 2 inches, and next thing I knew is I had touched the glove way up here, and you can't get it back off. And I'm like, well, now I'm going all the way around at that height. So I didn't want just one crazy piece. So that being said, I'm going to sit here and drink another collagen coffee because I'm probably end up with 3 today. Well, this technically is my 3rd one of the day if I count my one I had around 1 a.m. So, yeah, you know, little sleep, and I need all the caffeine I can get to try to stay awake. Hold on. Okay, this is why I'm watching. Worried that any moment they're going to strike and dig out of the screen with their nails. I'm not really sure what's got their attention so much. Maybe just the trees. I don't know. But Pipey is over here playing with her ball. But these two are on guard. Willow. Shaggy. Hi, baby. Willow doesn't like me. And though she was the first one I took care of, and I took care of her the longest, she's decided she's not mine. She belongs to Dino. I gotta fix my porch back up. I've been tearing it apart for Christmas, and it's a mess now. Let me show you my view. So this is my view. Not like there's some yard work that needs to be done. I gotta do some stuff with here, and I gotta make all this pretty. But once all this is done, my view is gonna be really pretty. So I'm really excited about that. And I kind of been rethinking those boards, because right now when I don't have these cushions, they are blocking the cats from the screen because the screen's so pathetic. The view is so pretty to actually be able to see out of the whole thing. So I'm rethinking about not putting boards up there, so I can see everything, and just replace the screen with the better screen, because the screen on the back porch, they can't get through. They don't even hurt it at all. Have to be on guard the whole time. Sharky boy. Sharky, what do you see? This is my life. As I sit here and panic, they're gonna rip the screen, because some animal has gotten parts of the screen already, and I've had to put, like, I came out the other morning and this is ripped from the outside, and those rips are way bigger than they look on camera. So I've been having to patch it, and then it looks ugly, and then, yeah. But it is what it is, and I just have to live with it until I can afford to replace the screen with the better screen, because I paid $150 for this crap, and the next one's going to cost $300, and I wished I knew about the expensive one. I would have just bought it. Alright, these cats are going to give me a nightmare. Sharky, stop! He is playing in... Sharky, stop! We do not eat nails! Sorry, I probably shouldn't even record this, but he was playing in the nails, going to eat them. He eats all kind of bad things, so I have to be very careful with him. Like, it's a nightmare with his butt. Right now, the porch is a construction site for redoing some other stuff. Oh, I got my new rug in. It was $39 at Sam's. I was excited about that because I needed something to go in this little area. I'm going to scoot it more towards the wall. The Christmas tree was there. That's why it's scooted out right now. So, but yeah, my life is yelling at cats all day. Don't do this, don't do that. So hopefully I get my steps in, because that is a major goal for me, and I don't want to fail it. So at least 5 to 7 days a week, 8,000 plus steps. So basically, if I take every single day together, I times the 8 by 7,000, or 8,000 times 7 days. I I don't feel like doing math. I know it's like 60,000 and something steps, I believe, like 64,000 or something. I don't know. Anyways, as long as I reach the amount of goals for the week, that's all that matters. So if I didn't get 8,000 today, say the other day I only got 3,000, but the day before I got 13,000, it rolls over. That's all I'm trying to do. Make sure I get a certain amount every week. Man, this screen is really ate alive. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little excited right now because since Dino moved here, this will be the first time I'm going out by myself. Like, I've gone to the post office, I've gone to get gas, but and I'm just going to the meat market and to Aldi's. But I'm used to someone always being there. I'm used to not being able to listen to my music or having my window down. So I'm only going to talk for a few seconds. I just want to let y'all know how excited I am because I am about to blast my music and take my drive. I'm so excited. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. And I haven't been able to do it. And I used to do it 3, 4, 5 times a week. And I have not done it since he moved here. So this girl's excited. Okay, it's 6:40. I'm having some pork chops from the griddle. I put the original one, not the spicy one, on them. And what am I doing? Totally forgot. Oh, so I weigh them with the bones and everything and the fat, and then whatever I don't eat, which is bones and fat, I minus that weight. Okay, so I just had those pork chops. Normally I do a pork loin, the very white meat of pork. And this one ended up being more dark meat. And I ended up eating just 7.3 ounces, no fat, is all it ended up being. But my stomach is so instantly swollen. And I was trying to go cheap because the assorted pork chops with the darker meat and the country rib like cut, where you have to pull the fat off, is way cheaper. I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna buy pork loin when it's on sale and like center cut. And if it's not on sale, I'm not having pork because I'm not doing that again. You can hear the heartburn in my throat already. So I learned my lesson. It's just not worth it for me. Next time, no, and it wasn't even good. I don't like the dark meat. I had totally forgot that I just do not like that. I only like the pork loin type center cut when it comes to pork chop stuff. So, won't do that again. Learn my lesson. But it did fit my macros absolutely perfect. I wanted to up my calories to about 1,300. I was able to do that. I got really close to it. I wanted to up my protein, my fats today, because tomorrow is a protein sparing modified fast day. And to do this challenge correctly, we need, on the non-protein sparing modified fast days, we need to hit our macros, because the whole thing is to shock your body, right? The whole thing is to have your body guessing, to do the whole, oh, we're low fat, we're low calories, we're low 10 total carbs or less today. Oh, today we get our 20 total carbs, our 13 plus 100 or whatever your calories is. You get whatever your fat is, you get whatever your protein is those days, and you can have salad those days. Then we have a carnivore day where I take it as I can have fat calories, and protein, right? No carb at all. Trying to stay under 4 total carbs on those days. And the only reason is because eggs do have carbs. Like, if you eat 1 to 2 eggs, or no, 2 to 3 eggs, you can have at least 1 carb. And my collagen has carb. So I think I'm at 3 or 4. So that's how I am viewing it, as I need to keep my body, like, not thinking it's going to be starved on those protein sparing modified fast days. So the day before, fuel it up. That's why Wendy is calling it a refuel day. Fuel your body up. The day after, do your little thing again. Even on carnivore day, you can really fuel it up. Let me tell you, on fat and protein, you can get it up there. So those days won't hit you as hard, and your body won't be like, oh my gosh, she's trying to kill me. She just made me go 3 days in a row with low fats and low carbs, and, well, we're all going to do low carb, but I mean, like, almost nothing, and, like, low calorie everything, and So this time I'm learning my lesson and I'm going to do it properly because I think that's what got me last time. I started not eating. I started not, like, it all rolled into just protein, spare, modified fasting almost every single day. And it was making me weak and I was doing a lot of activity. So I'm doing it right this time, okay? I'm following the rules to make sure I continue to feel this amazing. Like, I have so much energy and I didn't even get any sleep. You saw that crap, no sleep. I did come home and take an almost 2-hour nap though. But, so yeah. Okay, so someone asked me in comments, what foundation do I use? Because my skin looks so great. Well, in all those videos, I don't wear foundation. Today's the first day I have put on foundation other than once or twice last month. And then no foundation since before the summer. I normally wear a Clinique foundation. That's what I'm wearing now. When I wear it, it's the Balance one. But I don't wear it normally. Because let me tell you, when I wear foundation, I think my skin looks horrible because it just, I don't know, it just changes the color. It fills in any dry spots. But I wear it when I wear the heavy makeup usually, just because I want people not to be like, oh, she's so pale. But the truth is, 99.9% of the time, I never put foundation on. I put a tiny bit of blush on. I put my Clinique moisturizing, I guess it's called Surge Moisturizing Surge Lotion on my face. I do my eyebrows. I'll do my mascara. And I normally take a highlighter and a little different color just on my eyes. That's like normally my everyday routine. And then you'll see me sometimes do the wings and stuff and the eyeliner. But guess what? That's still no foundation on those days. I really think my skin looks so much better without foundation. Because right now, it is literally peeling off my face, wiping off from the day, and getting in creases where my skin actually gets dry this time of day. You can see it right here. This is why I don't usually wear foundation. I think my skin doesn't dry out when I don't. I also put powder on today, and I think that's what dries my skin out. When I wear foundation, I feel like I have to wear powder because my face seems to get a little oily. But when I do no foundation at all, my face it doesn't dry out and it doesn't get oily. It just looks normal. I just look really pale. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to take these leftover pork chops to my mom and dad because I'm not going to be eating them, and Dino don't eat pork. Other than, like, he'll eat salami, he'll eat pepperoni, he'll eat certain things like that, but that is it when it comes to pork. So I'm shutting up, and maybe I'll talk some more, maybe I won't, we'll see. And tomorrow, hopefully I'll get a good weigh in because I'm hoping to get some sleep. If I can wind down, I am hyper, like really hyper.